is such a critical time to raise young men. And so our job is to make them better people, to make them better men, and to forge a greater understanding of that notion of masculinity where strength and gentleness are intertwined in such a way that boys know that they will be a better man if they have that inner strength and inner care and express it to one another and to the world beyond this school.
I think it means giving young boys both the knowledge and the skills and the way of thinking that will enable them to be responsible adults and also valuable contributors to society.
As a Latin teacher, I approach this question of what makes a good man mythologically through the tale of the hero. And it's the ancient legends and tales of the hero's quest that you study in all different cultures. The hero returns from that quest ready for a life of action and service. What we're calling boys to here at MBA is nothing less than the hero quest. They have to travel a road through self-discovery. We hold them to a level of excellence in that. And what I think is true is that every boy has the capacity to save the world. They may have to learn a little Latin grammar first, but worth it.
It means that it's important to listen and be there when they're ready to talk.
I want to know how are you doing? How are your classes? How are you folks? And to me, that's what they want to hear. They want to know that you care about them. I call them by their first or last name. They want to make sure you know them as a person. They see that trust and that you care about them.
Their awareness of the world around them is so much greater than it was when they first came here. And for me, that's just such a gift that just keeps on giving.
And I just think overall we emphasize through our community programs, through our extracurricular programs, just the importance of knowing how the world works around you and knowing how to act in the world around you, and to repeatedly emphasize that from the moment they get here in 7th grade until they walk across the stage at graduation. And that can mean doing service projects in a part of town that they've never been to, or working with people from a background that's very different from theirs, or encountering an intellectual subject that's making them think about the world in a way that they haven't thought about it before, and using the conversations from that to shape them into good men.
To me, that means getting them to break down stereotypes and generalizations that they may have of the world outside their own community.
And it also has meant a lot to me to be in an environment where you can talk to boys about the importance of appreciating art and music and theater and debate. Not necessarily all realms that boys and masculinity have been surrounded by and discussed as the topics and the areas of interest that really can transform a boy.
It changed my life. It's life-changing. When I first came to school here, I didn't know how to write like a decent paper. It doesn't just focus on one. It doesn't just focus on your academics. It doesn't just focus on your athletic ability. It focuses on everything, and they take it 100%.
Oh, they have a blast. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but they also have a lot of fun, and you can see that in the classroom. Come by a classroom, and when you see the kids laughing and the camaraderie, and in the hallways and the banter, they have a lot of fun. And when they reflect on the experiences, they always talk about a lot of work, but a lot of fun that they have.
You become friends here. The support that you get from the faculty and staff, coaches, teachers, they give it everything they got.
having the boys become good men is essentially the core of MBA's mission. It underpins everything that we want to do, everything that we are trying to do right now. And that doesn't mean there's one single path to get there, or there's one single approach that will work with every boy, because the definition of what it means to be a good man can be very broad and can be reached in lots of different ways. But we want to make sure that for every single boy who comes through here, there is a path for them to emerge out of here as a good man and to take that with them wherever they go in the world after this.